Thank you so much for staying, Chief. You just joined us. This is TMI. Talk about labor. Talk about Imo State. Talk about politics. Talk about unionism. Yes, tempers definitely must fly. And that's some of you are like for the first time saying comrade was like, no, this one solidarity forever and all that. It happens. Yes. So people like, on this ground, it's me. And of course, Honorable is like, what happened in Imo? Then we're going to mention the commissioner's comment also. We are watching. Let's see how it's going to impact the election in Imo State. Everyone, they have interests. Ajero has his own interest. Uzodima has his own interest. The politicians have their own interest. Everybody have their own interest in Imo State. Let's see how these interests will come together to give us at least a near perfect election come 11, yes, November 2023. Right now, we're coming straight down to Edo State. Remember what caused the trouble in Rivers State? Structure. Don't tamper with my structure. After all, it was the structure that gave you the edge to be the governor. You touch the structure, you get burnt. But thank God for the intervention of Mr. President and, of course, PDP. Everybody came together to quell the fire. Some are saying the fire is still underneath, but let's see how that will pan out. If structure can cause that trouble in Rivers State, Port Harcourt, Edo State election is fast approaching. We've seen the governor empowering many persons as SAs, SSAs, to do their job in governance. Don't forget the importance also of having Edo 2024 at the back of their mind. He gave a strong warning. You can't say you are a government official, you're a politician, and someone without an office will win you in your units. That will not be acceptable. Some are saying, Wilson, that is structure building. APC also on the other hand, we saw the women leader also empowering many women, SAs, SSAs. You go deliver your units and your word is like politicians right now, they are not resting because of Edo 2024. They are doing their job. Labour Party had a visit also from Peter Obi. He came into Edo, so was it 2 or 3 days ago for a program, but still it is not all connected to building structure for the forthcoming election. On the other hand, we have our Labour chapter here in Edo State. They are saying, though they are neutral, they are political, but at least we know that they have their own candidates. They may not want to agree to it that they're politicians or in that aspect. Of course, they're going to present the candidate and know that commonly want to react to that. Hold on, you react to that later on. All this coming together, is it going to be the fight for structure to see who will survive in the forthcoming election, to know who will occupy the #1 seat in Dennis Osadebe Avenue? I want to start off this discussion by throwing this question to the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs. After all, that is the grassroots. Honorable Commissioner, sir, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
All right. About structure, the SAs, the SSAs being empowered by our beloved Governor Baseki. Is it about political structure or governance, or both?
Well, first, we'll see. Hello?
I can hear you.
Yes. Let's talk about structure first before we talk about appointments.
Okay.
The little I have been able to take in politics, especially in Edo, I'm not referring to any other states or any other place in Edo. If you believe on structure that is going to help you in the election, you are wasting your time. Edo people has a way they determine politics. First, I was at least a small player during Professor Abrosadin's governorship. And it does not own any structure. In 1999, Chief Rocky Budedo did not own any structure. In short, Loki was dragged from BPP to PDP to come and contest election. And Comrade Senator Adam Soshomole does not have any structure when he became governor. Victor, the current governor, does not have any structure before he became governor for the first tenure. So I do not believe in building structure in Edo that will through the next governor or the next senator. That's the little I know about structure in Edo. Rivers, I don't know. Yes, appointments. When you work, you have appointments. The law says one commissioner per local government or so number of commissioners. So if commissioner says so, and there is a window for the appointment, the governor will do. A lot of SCs and SSs lost their units in most of the elections that passed. Some of them still had the opportunity to come back because the party recommended them. So the issue of structure for SC, SSA, SA does not exist and does not follow. So don't look at it in that form.
Okay. All right. I'll come back to you. Let's get to hear from other guests if they share your views and opinion. And I'm going to start from Honorable Odigie. Now, you heard the commissioner. I said if you want to rely on structure in Edo State because of its peculiarity, you are wasting your time. He gave examples of retinue of governors being, gotten without structure. Take it up from there.
Well, what do you expect from the commissioner? He is part of the system. And what we know for the past 7+ years and during any election period, Governor Obaseki has always been dishing out positions in order to woo voters. And that action he embarked on has always, boomerang. He never benefited from it because of his unpopularity. Now, he sees himself just like Wiki, and he wants to play the Godfather. And we also need to remember that Godfatherism brought him. And when he came, wherever he has been, he has always upturned the structure that he met. And he wants to build his own, political structure. Given Essex, this is not the first time. At one time, he appointed over close to 2,000 Essex in every, community. And he's doing that now, even among the Enigi. He also wanted to come up with a proposal where he'll be giving money to the Enigi to take care of, their fiefdom. But at the end of the day, it did not work. It is not new in politics. But the people, they have realized that all they are doing is just to buy their birthright. The governor should go out there and work. Building structure, he wants to be the new godfather of Edo politics.
But don't forget his mantra, say no to Godfatherism.
Well, that's what they will tell you. And he had, when he came to PDP, what did he do? He split PDP into two. With the foreigners that he brought from APC, they hijacked PDP. The real aborigines of PDP, now known as the Legacy Group, they have left, they are on the side. So he's using his APC PDP members to build a new structure for 2024.
I'll come back to you.
No, I'm not done yet, please.
Please, Uncle.
No, I'm not done yet. Then the structure that he's building, he wants to bring his own person, Barrister Aswe Ighodalo of the Ighodalo Summit, just like Oshomole brought him from economic committee.
Okay.
So the structure they are building now, they are using it to bring their machinery from Lagos to come and hijack the politics of Edo State. This time around, it will not work.
I'll come back to you. I'll come back because you have so many allegations leveled against the beloved governor. But yeah, Honorable.
Let him respond.
Okay.
He said he appointed a lot of SC and SSAs in the last time and it did not work. What is now his belief that the one that will be appointed now will work? That's real structure. He's contradicting himself.
No.
Okay.
Two, I am the commissioner for local government, community and chieftaincy affairs. Enigmas are traditional rulers in their domain. As the Ojibwe are also leaders in their various villages. As he is the leader of his chamber. So the law is very clear that the traditional rulers must be part of the 5% allocation. So it worked. It should not say it did not work.
Okay.
How it worked is different from what he thought it should be. He thought it should be in the form of where crisis will come. Crisis will not come from it.
All right. All right, Commissioner.
I just want to clear that.
All right. All right. I will come back to you. Just hold on. I'll come back to you. Well, Comrade Kadiri, you heard both of them. Different opinions, different views. All right. Now, what do they say about this?
Wilson, let me tell you this for free. Every human being have a right to contest election. Nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody have a right. And so nobody should discharge anybody. If I want to contest, I have a right. And that is the truth. I'm not a politician. I don't want to be one. And I will not be one. But the truth about the matter is that everybody designed the statement to suit his own immediate requirement. And when they come on board, what they do almost something they condemn others doing. That's my quarrel with politicians. They will tell you one sweet story and all that. Before you call Jack Robin, when they come in from that story, the next thing they do, they get worse than what the person they are condemning. The truth about the matter is that every Edo person have a right to contest election in whatever problem they want to contest. Nobody should be stopped for any reason. Two is that in the Edo factor, we have seen the stories that have over the time played. It's not about Godfatherism. It's about the people who decide who they want. In recent dispensation, we saw what happened in the last election in Edo. I'm student of history. That's why I'm talking this. I won't talk about it at all. Just tell you, politics can't be out. Because the kind of drama they play there, I don't like it. It's a theater, like a film show. You don't do rat matters with human beings and think that the future will be better for us. No. The truth is that the Edo people have a decision to make. And they always take their position and say, this is what we want.
So you say structure is not important?
No, and that is exactly what has happened in the last election. If that was the case, this election would have been, a person would have won the election. Person would have lost the election. Would have lost the election completely. In fact, everybody was saying he has lost the election already. Because of the kind of things that were going around. But the people of Edo said, no, this man should be allowed to come back because there was a lot of emotion and sentiment that worked in his favor. It's not about the structure, it's about the people who decided this is where we want to go to. In circumstance. So for me, I give it to other people who decide what they want at any given time. See, if John come and they don't like them, say we don't want John, we'll get somebody who want to take again. So where we are now in Edo has shown an example to the world and to Nigeria particularly in Nigerian political history that Edo is the only place where you have this kind of drama. And when it happened, that was where you now have that one happening like that. So for me, from the eras of Adams, when Adams came to after 1 year 6 months. Somebody who was declared winner. And the court says, no, let's do the biometrics, and discover that there were a lot of fraudulent things. And the man came on board and became the governor of Edo State for 8 years. And that's why today Edo State is now running in a fresh end, not the regular national election scope.
All right.
So for me, let us not push the issue is that Edo people must know what they want. And they know what they want. And they've also know what they want. Whenever the election comes, we will decide who we want to vote for.
Okay. Comrade Abaye, as a member of the APC, because this concerns your party also, he's a member of the Labour Party, and of course, Honorable Commissioner is a member of the PDP. Building formidable structure, is it going to talk, or will I say influence the outcome of the election? No, the Commissioner said it is not about structure. He gave good examples why it's not about structure. Take it up from there.
Yeah, thank you so much, Wilson. I think this is one of the programs I've been to that I didn't really enjoy. I must tell you the truth. I didn't really enjoy it because you have two of my elders here and the commissioner who...
Comrade, speak free, be free.
No.
Speak your mind.
Extremely very free.
Yes.
Yes. Who, even when I'm talking, come up to say talk, and by that doing, I lost balance. Are you getting it? Yeah.
All right.
I do listening more. So I'm also talking, I also want you to listen more.
All right.
Yeah. If the commissioner says there is nothing like structure, maybe it's, he don't want to just tell you the truth because of the position he's holding. The commissioner is a structure on its own. The commissioner, was above my friend, is a structure on its own. So, Lucky Benedio had a structure. The father and Neniako then was a structure of their own in 1999. The late Katenosa, Izayamu and Co and Lucky Benedio was a structure for Adasosobole coming in. I'm just giving names. Those people, it goes down, it trickles down to their units.
Yes.
Adasosobole, him was above and Co, structure that brought Obaseki in first tenure. Second tenure, and then Obi, Obedeyama, and Co, Wike, structure that brought him second tenure in. You know, that structure. So this time, he's bringing somebody in. SSA, Osabofo and Co, others, building structure to bring who is bringing in. It was structure. Before the people comes, it's structure. The people, whatever we say now, people want to listen. So me, I'm a structure. People listen to me. He's also talking, he's a structure. But the Osabofo cannot sit down and lost his unit. Center and one politically. He has gained that. So only that's a structure. You don't joke with people like that. They are structure. Because they have people underneath that listens to them. The people don't need to go to Osadebe. Either go to our work to see those people. They have a leader who they meet with. So that leader is a structure. You cannot just say you are appointed SSA. No. You are appointed SSA to go and win. So that's a structure. The SSA will now also go and make people, they don't give me SSA, congratulations. SSA has friends. The women has boyfriend. The men have girlfriend, like that. Within them, about 6, 7, 8, 10 level people, the man has built a little structure. Monthly they meet, and when the election comes, he does not need to shout. When the people will not say, okay, where is the SA in my constituency? Call him. This man say, Mama, go and handle it. That's a structure. The governor sends you, you say. It goes down, it trickles down. So, whatever he has done, everybody is serious and build this structure. You see the APC National Women Leader coming. The mom was in PDP. The sister to the governor. To build structure, the mom, mommy, come follow me. That's structure building. You saw people also decamping, coming. You do see it after the election. It's before the election. People quickly build structure. You don't just joke with it to say, no, why did we conduct an election in Edo? Structure. You can say you don't want to do it. Nobody will take you to court about it. But you know it will give you more problem and wahala going to local government without your structure there. So you as a government in Osadebe, for you to come to Redo, just for you to call your cousin, Tom, I'm coming. Tom, okay, Tom immediately calls councillors, SSAs, secretary, structure. Those one will not come alone. By so doing, you already have about 100, 500 people. Structure.
So you say this election is all about structure?
Even if you want to add, no, you said building of structure.
Yes.
You have not asked how the election is going to be. You said it's structure building good. I said yes, it's structure.
Okay.
So if you want to answer it that the election is about structure, most times it will be, sometimes it will not.
I'll come back to you.
Whatever the essay you're answering,
yes, your question.
Yes, that building of all those SA and SSAs, yes, a big capital Y, E and S is about structure building.
I'll come back to you.
If it will define election winning, the people will not determine. Because it's that structure that gets the people to come out to vote. It's that SSA that people will not say, oh, come, mommy, tomorrow, this one, tomorrow. You cannot say in my unit 8, Ward 7, already local government, you say I'm not a structure. Okay. You don't shy away from that. I'm a structure because as I sit down, I can give you 37 votes without even giving you stress.
I will come back to you, Baraye. Honorable Commissioner, sir, you heard him. He said you as an individual with your position, you are a structure. Take it up from there.
Well, I agree to some level with my friend, my brother, that said Sabon with the structure, himself, like. But what I am saying, which he answered at the last point, structure contributes, but structure is not what brings votes. The people are there. Let me be knows that there were a lot of SSAs who worked against the party in the last election. This will have bring the structure on those people. Will those who went to the House of Assembly will have won? No. So people were given appointment based on the job they did before, and not for them to be, maybe for them to do more, but they did not. So I'm not saying that PDP, APC, or Labour, or political party does not have a structure. They have party chairman, party secretary, and all the rest. And then those of us who are in another position to also join them to ensure that party wins. In most cases, it does not work like that. People work against their party for one reason or the other. And what I said in formation of the structure was that it is not compulsory about which you have a structure before you can win an election. You can use the structure or the people of Formidable. You can use that of barrister. You can use that of candidate. And if I said I want to beat the structure because I want to win an election, in a good state, it won't work. But some people can help me with their own influence on what you call structure. That's what I'm saying.
All right. All right.
So
All right, now, over now to you.
Yeah, so that you see, we are saying the same thing. The intention of the government, the state government, is to build structure that will give them enough votes. Why is it that it is during election period the governor always appoint SA and SSX, pays them for about 2 or 3 months. Immediately after election, he dumps them.
Don't the party have structure?
Yes, we have labor members structure, yes, but we don't give SA. We don't give positions.
Okay, fine, but in that structure, don't have hierarchy.
Yes, we do.
So what's if you talk about hierarchy, is it not equivalent to SAs or SSAs?
No. What they are doing is practicing Godfatherism in politics. He wants to become the godfather by dishing out positions. That kind of voodoo politics will not work because the people are already conscious of the fact that
the mantra.
No, the people are already conscious. No, that is what they will say. But you and I know that Obaseki wants to become the new godfather.
He never said that.
His action.
He never said that.
His action. So exactly what he's doing is that give more positions to them. There is what we call the multiplying effect. If I give SA to one person, that SA probably has a wife, 2 children, and family. You might get about 5 or 10 votes from there. But the people are already conscious of the fact that these politicians, they are using them. The essays that they are dishing out, even the essays themselves, they are saying they will not even vote for, PDP. That the man is using them, he gives them essay. Immediately after election, he doesn't pay them salaries. Go and ask all the previous, the SSAs and SA.
Before you
they only pay them for about 3 months. Immediately after election,
let me ask you this question before you
refuse to pay them.
Don't you mobilize some of your members of the Labour Party to go out there to campaign?
Oh, definitely. Mobilization. We are doing that.
Is there something that having an SSA and SA?
No, we are building, everybody is building structure.
Sorry.
But he's using money as an incentive.
All right.
He's using money as an incentive to buy the structure.
I'll come back to you. Comrade, you heard him. Because it's the same in all political parties. Why you call them SAs or SSAs? Something is happening. Money will be given out to some set of persons to go out there to make sure that they are afloat to have massive followers because of the election. Take it up from there, comrade.
Now, I tell you this, listen, just I told you, said politicians and politics.
Yes.
I see it as a film show. Everybody design what you want to say. Let me give you a picture. No government that I know of that have not appointed political appointees.
Yes.
And no one coming in the future that will not appoint. There's no one. And part of what they say, they will tell you that it is all the reward mechanism for those who worked with them. I'm not sure that if Labour Party today, which my brother belongs, becomes the governor of Edo, he will not appoint SAs. They will appoint because it's part of their working mechanism. for different areas. So let us not take SSA appointment as a critical element. What I think we should be taking as a critical element is that what is the quality of the human resource that will be coming to the table to ask us for the elections. That's the issue. Because for me, I've always asked the question as though, why are we not looking at the substance? Let's look at the cause, not the consequence. The issue here is that the issue about governance is about the individual coming. Who are they? Where are they coming from? What is their pedigree? What is their history? Can we contend with their history? Do we have an idea of what governance is all about? What is the quality of their intellectual content to drive the process? I think we should be belaboring ourselves with these issues so that when people are going to go to election, because by the grace of God, what we say sometimes make influence on people's mind.
Yes, it does.
At different level of discussion, you have what we call influencers. Who does influencing? Like you rightly mentioned, those are the kind of people that you may call structure. That's what I'm calling. I call them as influencers. The issue is this, is that whether we like it or not, the subject matter is not about whether I appoint 10 or 20. It's about what have I achieved? What am I achieving? What am I going to achieve? Those people that I'm bringing on board from my party. And this is where I want to go here, my brother, to tell you that all the parties should sit back now, this time, and screen who they think will come and give us results. So that Edo people will be happy that they have a governorship leadership. So not the question of banter, passing buck and all of that. Every political party have a reward mechanism. They can't deny it. All political parties, all. From the eras of the 60s up to today, that reward mechanism. Our reward mechanism is to appoint people into different propositions. Some don't exist, some exist. They're all of them.
Okay.
So for me, I think what will be bothering our head, it's not about whether structure or no structure. It's about what are we going to use as our template to assess who should come on board as the governor of Edo State come 2024.
All right. Thank you so much.
Please, can I just quickly add something to what he just said?
Okay, fine.
Yeah. You see, sometimes the reason behind appointing all these structures, there is a constitutional provision for the number of commissioners, SA and SSA that you can appoint.
Okay.
But some of these governors, they jettison that provision of the constitution. Why did they do that? During the primaries, the SA, the SSAs, they become automatic voters for, they now act as delegates.
Okay.
So it will now give edge to the governor, so that the governor can win the primaries.
I'll come back to you. Well, Obaraye, it's now your turn, but we have to go for a break.
That I know already.
Yes, we have to go for a break. When we return, we'll definitely continue with this discussion. Don't go away. This is TMI, and definitely it's getting hot here in the studio, despite the ACs around there. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
TMI, every opinion counts.
Thank you so much for staying tuned to this channel. If you just joined us, this is the last part for today's edition of This Morning on ITV. As I have the Honorable Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs in Edo State, Honorable Monday Osaibovo. He's still very much present via phone call. I have Honorable Odige Owade here with me also in the studio. And of course, Comrade Bashir Kadiri. Don't forget to mention, put food on the table. You will not see or hear all these things happening. Okoro Osaho Obaraye. Well, it's over now to you, Obaraye. Now, you've made it clear that, yes, individuals, personalities are structures. You gave strong examples emanating from Edo State politics. But off camera, from what Honorable said, he said these SSAs that we have is to empower whoever is empowering them to come out tops in the primaries. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, definitely. Now, the truth must be told, my brother. You cannot. Governance is not a one-man show issue. So the governors need SSAs to help. The governor cannot be at Igosa, this president very just now. But I think there are some units, some centers at Igosa, and if there's an SA or SSA there, that one should be able to be reachable. Are you getting it now? Pass the message to whosoever is ahead. That one pass the message to the governor. So that is all about it. But the truth remains, towing the line where my leader said, we must not shy away from the truth. If you have all the structures in the world and you miss your primaries, you are gone. If you have all the best structures and you miss your primaries, you are gone. So it boils down to a party that is ready for election. Any party that wants to take over or want to continue in EDO 2024 must come out with a good primaries. You saw what primaries did to APC in Bayelsa. That the court today will say this one is there tomorrow, and now the truth be told, it's going to be 50-50 for the party there because they took most of their strength in fighting the case in court. But if you have your primaries and everybody say bravo to it, let's move on. Structure on its own just build up and the thing just go smoothly. But if you want to have the primaries of na me know am, na me get am, na we dey do am, that is the end. At the end of the day, the people will tell you, not be you. So first of all, it is good to have structure, but it is better for a party to have good primaries. A party that stays together after primaries wins together. A party that destroys themselves to say no, I mean, I get it. So that is why I would told to say what my leader said. We should look for the credibility of the individual that wants to come.
Right.
The credibility, not I must get them, I mean they get them. No, the leaders. I'm so happy that both the PDP, both the APC, both the Labour, all of them, they've tasted power, maybe little, and they've also tasted the brunt of power. It has burnt their hand, so they know what it takes. They know that if you miss primaries, you don't get it right. So the time has also come for people to get good primaries. I'm not to tell you this is our preferred candidate. When we came in, people was asking, when are people going to do primaries? I've told them, I'm repeating again, not my party, all parties should get their best, their first 11, and the people take samples, as in who can really pilot their affairs. Because you can see, I was also telling Lepa, even the person that might win the EDO election might not also be in the scene for now. It's very possible. Might not also be in the scene for now, and might also be in the scene for the president just now. But if the party leaders come down and sit to say, you on your own know that these guys' credentials are intimidating, you know it, that it will just add a new, this person just needs a little push to get it. On your own, you know you have the money. Why not let us support this guy? Not coerce anybody, but let it be a tete-a-tete where everybody will come to say, okay.
Everybody will agree.
Yes, and it's hard, but the leaders also have a way of saying it. Since the demise of the likes of Aneni and Co, we've lost that leader that will come to say, if he says it, everybody koto and follow. But if we also have that sincerity of purpose, drop your credentials, you know, look at it. You said you've been this, you've been that, you've been this, you've been that, you've been this, you've been that, but you know that your SSC will give us problem later in court. And you know that one problem you have with SSC will give us problem later. You know it. Why don't let us settle down? Because you can see that Kadiri has all what it takes, but does not have all the money. Wade have all the money, does not have what it takes. We see it's not popular. So why don't let us sample opinion? So when we hit it, and everybody is happy at primaries, the election will just go seriously wherever. Everybody will just be happy.
All right.
So two factors. Don't forget structure, but get a good person for a good primaries. If that one comes, Obi never have structure, but when it just happened, structure on its own, failure of the structure of PDP, the party primaries in PDP cost PDP this presidential election. It was the failure of you see wicked people angry to say no, this wasn't what we said. You promised us. No. South. From the first day to the last day they quarreled, and that is where they found themselves now.
All right.
So if PDP had good primaries, I don't see APC winning them. That's just the truth.
That's at the national.
Presidency. Yes. Okay. So it affected them. So they should use that as a yardstick to also measure this one. So I don't want on the day you think Kadiri is happy Internally, it's not happy. And Obaraye is smiling. Internally, it's not smiling. And Wadiya is not giving the position. And we smile to say, okay, don't worry. I go home and say, okay, make I say I go take win now. Make I say I go take win. It means so much on election day. That if you sit down, if I sit down where I vote opposite and tell you, people come to say, "Pa, who I want vote for?" I said, "No, go and vote your conscience. My party has lost." But if I stand to say, "Mommy, come on, abego, auntie, come on, abego," definitely I'm adding value to my party. So if we do good primaries, there's no way everybody will shy away because you want to be happy.
All right.
To the latter.
All right, honorable commissioners, are you still there? All right. Well, you heard Obaraye, and of course, the last submission before we went on that break.
Yes, so first of all, I fully support my brother Obaraye.
Hello?
Because most of the time, if you allow people to... Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Continue.
I said I fully support my brother Obaraye because if you allow people to go to congresses and nominate the candidates, most of the time the popular ones does not win. And sometimes, like he said, the popular one does not have money. The man that has money is not popular. And if at the end of the day now say, oh, let us see how he's going to do it, the problem has come. And most of the time you find it difficult to solve that problem before the election day. I think, like he said, every association, every group need a leader to sit down and say, yes, who has interest in this position? 10 people will come out. And then they look at their credentials and said, okay, well, you are popular, you can be in this position. Well, you have this, you can be in this position. I think it's a very good suggestion, which for me, I also buy, because if you say, oh, go and go, whosoever comes, we will support, we will do it. No, it doesn't work like that, because some people can get it because they are popular within the same group of people who's going to do it. Some will get it because they have the funds to do it at that particular time. So it is better for the leaders of the party to sit down and say, let us see those who are contesting, let us see who can make it, and let us see the process of making it and everything pushed together. Like I said at the background, I don't know whether my brother was Balisawa was around or whether he heard. It is no longer possible for commissioners, special advisors, and governors appointees to be part of those who are going to nominate candidates. That has passed. There is a process now which they will say three delegates from each of the political wards, and a day is set aside on it. They are next there, the party is there, every other security outfit is also there, that will go and nominate the governorship candidate. So any governor appointing special advisors, special assistants, commissioners, that you may believe that it is for purpose of Congress, that has passed, the law has been amended, it is no longer possible on that. I think appointment now is based on you have worked, come and also be part of government, to go and also, like somebody said before, to be part of those who are going to propagate the government policies and programs.
All right, the Commissioner, let me ask you this question. Why these SSAs and SSAs were given the appointment? They were charged by the governor of the state to make sure they deliver. So what have they say about that?
Deliver means many things. Deliver does not mean go and bring votes. Deliver does not really mean go and fight your opponent. Deliver means go and popularize the government. For example, let me tell you, which everybody in the studio will believe. This governor or this government has worked. But people will continue to say, we are not seeing it. Why are they not seeing it? Because they are not being given cash. That is the basic truth. Let us be truthful to ourselves. So these SSAs should go to their communities, to their villages, to their constituency, and showcase what the government has done, and also come up with what you believe that government should also do for the people. That is the purpose of the appointment.
All right. I'll come back to you, Commissioner, if there's still time. Well, over that to you, Honorable Owadia. You heard the Commissioner.
Yes,
you said the era of using SSAs,
and
it has come
the
and
purpose
gone.
is to showcase.
Yes.
Must you go through the SSAs, 1,000 SSAs to showcase what the government, Edo State government had? I mean, you could have done that through the television, just to do one shot of the advertisement. The whole world will know what he has done. I think there is more to that than what the Honorable Commissioner is telling us. We know he's part of the system, and I won't be surprised that he also nominated some of the SA and SSA in Ovia Northeast. He's expected as a leader from Ovia Northeast, he will be part of those that nominated the names. No,
the party nominated.
Yeah, he's part of the party. He's a leader of Ovia Northeast. There is no way they will nominate names in Ovia Northeast that he will not get his own input. So we understand.
All right, Commissioner, he has the floor. I'll come back to you.
Yeah, and Mr. Commissioner, we understand. But what I'm saying is that what you just said, the governor could have done that, using the television.
Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, Commissioner, please hold on.
There are many projects. No, we are not saying. What I'm trying to say is that what you are saying as one of the reasons, or the reason why he appointed all those essays, is to go and showcase. He could have done that using ITV or EBS or NTA. You understand? Just only a week or two, or even billboard. So, and the governor said that is not his kind of person, that he will not do that. That his achievement will speak for himself. So let us not even go there and tell the people that the reason is for them to go and showcase. No, the reason is for them to vote. And he gave them, they must deliver it, or X. And that's what he told the other former SA and SSAs. But unfortunately, the governor lost his own unit. He did not deliver. Why did he not, terminate his, himself? So the person that was giving out order lost his own unit. Quote me anytime, anywhere. 24/7. He lost.
Okay.
So we have come to a situation, building structure. What happened recently in Rivers State, where a man said, that is my structure. Nobody should tamper with my structure. We should stop that. That is voodoo politics. How can one person appoint the governor, appoint the deputy governor, the National Assembly, House of Assembly, commissioners, SA, councillors? We should stop all this. This is not the kind of politics we want to bequeath to our children.
All right, thank you so much. That's your last line on the discussion. Take a look at the time. It's fast spent.
I don't have any other opportunity again.
No, sir. Our time is up. Come right back to you. 1 minute, please.
You see, for me, my dear,
yes.
I think what has happened, we are still doing the same thing we do yesterday. Yes. We can't get new results. We must begin to look at the quality of the human resource that are before us to contest. The story of whether anybody have a right to do whatever they want to do to get election. Okay. Election is about strategy.
All right.
If you want to go and contest election, you must strategize. Am I correct? And if you don't have strategy, then you cannot win election. Naturally, you must also do what you need to do. Like I said today, I said all the political parties, all of them, no one is out. If they are in government, they will also appoint SSA and appoint their own ambassadors, whatever, to drive that process. Okay. So let us not paint it at all. Okay. It's not about the particular party. It's a common structure with all of the political parties. They also want to drive the process in the grassroots to say, I exist. This is my position. Some people don't even see TV. Some people don't see TV. Some don't have light. So the person they meet is the person they listen to. They are influencers. You can organize influence and say, in fact, go to the village, one can canvass my position. So let us not use it as a political cover-up. The truth is that every tribe have the best. Every tribe have the worst. Let all the people in Edo, all the political parties in Edo, let us give us their best.
Thank you.
So from among the best, we will choose. Today, why Nigeria is why we suffer, some of the fate we suffer, is that the political parties themselves are the reason why we suffer.
Thank
because
you.
it is who they choose that we elect.
Thank you so much, sir.
And when they go and do the primaries, and primaries is shrouded in all kind of theater and drama and film show, what we have in our hand are people you cannot even trust. But will you have a choice?
Thank you so much, sir. Thank
Choose
you
among the
so
ones they
much,
give
sir.
you.
Obaraye, your 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you. I want to anchor by saying the party should go for a good primaries. Citing the case of Honorable Razak Bello Sage and Honorable Patrick Kobayabon Igodomigodo during the days of Adams Aliyu Shomole, Oredo local government, where the leaders on their own adopted and said it was Igodomigodo. And some of us said, no, even though he is our close friend, let's go for Honorable Razak Bello Sage. And luckily, the party adopted the option A4 pattern. And that was it. Razak Bello Sage won. Immediately he won. The leaders said they were no longer, they were angry. But the followers, because we knew we took a risk to deliver this man in the primaries, most of us forgot about money to deliver him in the May election. And the man won. When he won, he had no option than to deliver. Because he knew how he got there. So I just gave him an instance. So all the parties should not sit down the way we are sitting here now to say, let Wilson go represent. No. Take Wilson to New Benin Market, to Oselu Market, to Okpota Hall.
To see if it's popular.
To see if it's popular.
Thank you.
It will not make election
easy.
Easy.
Thank you so much, Obaraye. Honorable Commissioner, sir, you have 1 minute to summarize your points briefly.
Thank you very much. I think we have what I'm going to say is that go and deliver does not mean go and bring votes. And two, if they were to bring votes, they would have been appointed before the last local government election. Most of the thing they have to do is to go and deliver government policies and program, what government has done and what they need to do before next year. I think that is very important. I thank my old brothers in the studio for coming. That is a Wilson issue, but let me just thank all of you.
All right. Thank you so much, Commissioner. I really appreciate you. And of course, all of you here in the studio, thank you so much for coming. Your opinions, your own opinion has to do with high TV, because we know that some of the emotions can just go up and all that. Commissioner, thank you. Obaraye, thank you so much. Honorable, I appreciate you. Comrade, thank you so much for coming. Well, these are we draw curtains for today's edition of This Morning on ITV. We'll do it again tomorrow, being Monday, so that you can press will be on the ground to continue from where we stop. It's like a whole train thing. Bye for now.